skin. Coffee's cold, but I'm rolling again. Got a 6-string riding shotgun and a prayer in my throat. The highway hums like a thunderbolt. Last night I left my heart somewhere in Tennessee, underneath that old oak where she kissed me free. She said, don't chase dreams that don't chase you. But hell, that's just what cowboys do. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing fire through this wild machine. Ain't got much, but I got my song and this worn-out road to keep me strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast where I don't belong, on dust and gasoline. I ride on. I've seen ballroom fights and neon dreams, old man crying over faded queens. You learn the truth in the rear view glass. Every mile's a ghost that you can't outlast. The preacher told me, son, find peace in the Lord, but I found it humming in a Gibson chord. If redemption's real, it's in the sound of a lonesome heart that can't stay down. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing fire through this wild machine. Ain't got much, but I got my song and this worn-out road to keep me strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast where I don't belong, on dust and gasoline. I ride on.
She said, boy, someday you'll find your home, but home's a place I've never known. Every mile I leave behind is one more ghost I'll never find. Now the sky's on fire and the night's my friend. I don't know where this road will end, but I'll keep driving till my tires bleed thin. 'Cause the devil rides where the dreams begin. I'm running on dust and gasoline, chasing thunder through a dying dream. Ain't got much, but I got my song, and the spirit in me keeps burning strong. Yeah, I'm rolling fast till the break of dawn, on dust and gasoline. I ride on.
On dust and gasoline. The morning came in shades of gray, the kind of dawn that hides your way. Boots were worn, the sky was torn. I've been riding since the day I was born. The wind whispered through the pines, said, son, you've crossed too many lines. second tries. I just ride where the wild wind dies. Every mile's a memory burned, every lesson's one I never learned. And though my hands are rough and scarred, I've loved this life, though it's been hard. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my boots on sacred ground. No preacher's words, no alibis, just me and the road where the wild wind dies. I met a woman near San Antonio. She said, boy, you're cursed to die alone. I laughed and said, ain't that the truth? And kissed her like I was bulletproof. But love's a fire you can't contain. It burns your joy and leaves you pain. She left one night with a tear in her eye, said you'll chase ghosts till the wild wind dies. The whiskey talks, the soul replies, and somewhere deep a dream still lies. But the road don't care for a beggar's cry, it just fades where the echoes die. Where the wild wind dies, I'll lay me down, leave my sins without a sound. No crown of thorns, no grand goodbyes, just me and the dust where the wild wind dies. If mercy's out there in the dark, I missed her trail, I lost her spark. But if she calls my name tonight, I'll follow her into the light. There's a peace in the dirt, truth in pain. Every loss just carves your name. And when you got nothing left to hide, you learn to love the other side. World and heaven's bridge, the wind is cold, but I don't mind. It's been my only friend in time. If you find my head someday, lay it down where the coyotes play, and let my soul drift through the skies, free at last. Where the wild wind dies, where the wild wind dies, stand. One last prayer in the desert sand. No regrets, no sad goodbyes, just my heart where the wild wind dies. Where the wild wind dies, I'll find rest. Smoking steel, that's all I know. Roadside fires and a fading glow. Born with dust between my teeth and the devil's song beneath my feet. Mama cried when I left that town, said, son, this life will drag you down. But the highway called like a restless hymn, and I rode away on a ghost named Sin. The night don't lie, just listens close to broken men and whiskey ghosts. And every star above my head feels like a word I never said. I've sown. Iron horses roll me home through the fire, through the bone. Horses. Oh yeah. I've seen bleed and Denver freeze. I've slept under bridges and fallen trees. Carved my name in a barroom floor right next to the one she carved before. She said, you'll never change your way, but angels fall like men some days. I kissed her once in the neon rain, then drove away with an old refrain. The past don't fade, it just gets loud like a thunderstorm that won't back down. I try to mend just circles back to where I've been. Iron horses and whiskey skies burning down where the freedom lies. Every mile is a prayer I've thrown, every dream is a seed I've sown. Iron horses roll me home through the fire, through the bone. Iron horses. Once I had a boy of my own. He grew wild, then he was gone. He wrote a note I couldn't read, left his boots and a rosary bead. Now I see his face in every dawn, in every truck that rumbles on. And I whisper, son, you'll understand when the highway takes your hand. I've outrun lawmen, preachers' pain. I've ridden joy, I've ridden shame. But the one thing that I never learned was when to stop before I burn. So light me up another mile, let the road redeem my style. Every scar's a story told, and I ain't young, but I ain't old. Stories turn cold, but if you ride with your heart unchained, you'll never die, you'll just remain. Iron horses and whiskey sky, take my soul where the thunder flies. Every tear, every road I roam brings me closer to my steel and grace carry me to my resting place. a slow freight train. Names and faces lost in rain. I carried love, I carried sin, and both still whisper deep within. My hands are cracked, my boots are torn. Every scar a vow I've worn. I ain't looking for no crown, just a place to lay it down. The road don't lie, it never will. It shows you mercy when you're still. And every mile I've tried to mend brings me closer to the end. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. In the neon haze, heard devils hum old gospel praise. Every dream I ever chased left a shadow I can't erase. Whiskey laughs in motel rooms, broken strings and borrowed tunes. I ain't proud but I ain't ashamed. Every song still knows my name. The night's a mirror, the stars confess every truth I wanna dress. But if tomorrow never comes, I'll rest beneath the setting sun. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. I've been wandering too long alone. Dust to dust, I paid my due. The road remembers more than I do. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my soul just drift away. I left a woman by the coast. She said you'll haunt the thing you love the most. I still see her when I sleep, the kind of pain you never keep. The fire's gone, the air is thin. I breathe out ghosts, I breathe them in. And if this road's my only friend, I'll ride with it until the end. Dawn comes cold on a crimson field. Another story I'll never yield. The sky don't cry, but I just might when I see that final light. So if you find me by the bend, tell the wind it's not the end. I'm just drifting, not undone. Every road leads to someone. Ashes on the wind, carry me home. Through the stars I've always roamed. Dust to dust, my soul set free. The road's the only church for me. Ashes on the wind, fade to gray. Let my heart just drift away. Ashes on the wind, and I'm gone again. Sky was red, the night was torn. Another sinner's child was born. Mama cried, the river rose. Said, son, the road's a life you chose. By 21 I'd drawn my gun, lost more friends than the rising sun, whiskey dreams and a bleeding hand, still searching for a promised land. Every crossroads got my name, every echo sounds the same. I can't tell where I belong, but I keep moving, right or wrong. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no heaven without the flame. Every road just looks the same when you're running from your shame. Right through the rain, don't stop or stay. You'll wash your sins some lonesome day. Met a girl in Santa Fe with stormy eyes and words that pray. She said, I see the fire in you. I said, girl, I burn what I can't undo. She left a mark in the motel smoke, every kiss another promise broke. By dawn she vanished with the rain, left me standing with my pain. I've been chased by truth and lies, by ghosts that wear familiar eyes. And though the road still calls my name, it don't ease the hurt or tame the flame. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. Ain't no peace without the chain. Every tear's another mile, every sin's a crooked smile. Right through the rain, and don't look down, you'll drown before you reach that town. Fire, then I'm the ash. If hope's a coin, I've spent my stash. But I still pray when I see the light, that maybe wrong can turn out right. The night remembers what I've done, the road forgets no broken sun. And every town, every song tells me how I don't belong. Still ain't much left but an iron will. And when they lay me in the clay, I'll smile. I rode my way, no crown, no cross, no holy sign, just dust and whiskey, blood and time. But if the rain still calls my name, I'll ride again through wind and flame. Right through the rain, boy, right through the pain. There's redemption in the chain. Every scar a story told, every wound a heart grown old. Right through the rain, don't fade away, let the thunder be your way. Right through the rain, till it don't hurt anymore. I was born with a storm inside, raised on whiskey and wounded pride. Mama cried, boy, you're bound to break. I said freedom's all I'll ever take. I buried truth under motel beds, slept beside the words I left unsaid. Every town's a different sin, and every door lets darkness in. There's a shadow on my backseat floor, been riding with me since '84. I ain't running from the law this time, just the echoes of my crime. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the lie will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. Met a preacher in a rusty town, said, son, lay your burdens down. I told him, preacher, I'm too far gone. I made my bed on the devil's lawn. He gave me bread, he gave me flame, said even devils need a name. Then he smiled like he already knew that my confession wouldn't do. The wind's my friend, the night's my cell, every song a wish in hell. And if the dawn won't shine for me, I'll find my peace in harmony. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, every mile another soul I owe. Can't outrun the past I've made, the road remembers, the light will fade. On the graveyard highway, black and cold, I'm just a tale that's been retold. I still see her by the river bend. She waved goodbye, said this ain't the end. But the years rolled on like thunder's breath, and I kept driving toward my death. The road don't care who you used to be, it only asks what you can see. 1,000 crosses line my trail, each one whispers where I failed. Now the engine hums like a gospel choir, and the wheels spin tales of wire and fire. The rear view shows what I can't face, a ghost still smiling in empty space. If redemption's real, I miss my chance, somewhere lost in a midnight dance. But if hell's just truth with open eyes, then I'll meet it with no disguise. On the graveyard highway, rolling slow, carry my soul where no one goes. If mercy finds me, let it be in the dark where the lost run free. On the graveyard highway, I'm still alive, just riding ghosts to stay alive. The sun breaks down on a desert line, Dust and heat on this heart of mine, steel rails hum that lonely tune. I've been riding since the rise of noon. That old freight train calls my name. I've chased that sound through wind and flame. Ain't no map for the roads I take, just a compass that the whiskey makes. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits, no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. Slept on dirt, I've kissed the ground. Every mile's got a story untold. Every night feels young and old. Mama said, son, don't fade away. But I was born where the engines play. This life don't promise gold or fame, just a song I wrote in a burning flame. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits, no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. I've left behind some broken dreams and faces fading into streams. If love's a river, I'm the rain, falling hard but free again. Now the stars are wide, the night is deep. I've traded peace for the soul I keep. And when the wheels stop turning slow, I'll rest where the wild winds blow. Iron horses and open skies carry me home for the daylight dies. Every road's just a dream in disguise. I was born where the thunder flies. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. I was born in the shadow of a steel town flame. Daddy swung hammers, mama prayed my name. They said the world's a cruel old friend, she'll break your back before you bend. I left home when I turned 18, with a busted bike and a restless dream. Preacher said, boy, don't lose your soul, but sin feels lighter on the open road. It's a long road to mercy through dust and rain. You can't wash off the hurt or the blame. Every mile cuts deep, but I still ride with the ghost of my past by my side. Yeah, it's a long road to mercy, Lord, but I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Met a you can't outrun your own skin. She kissed my lips, said go and be free. Then she faded like smoke in the Tennessee breeze. Sometimes love's the cruelest lie, when it tells you to stay but it says goodbye. It's a long road to mercy through dust and rain. You can't wash off the hurt or the blame. Every mile cuts deep, but I still ride with the ghost of my past by my side. Yeah, it's a long road to mercy, Lord, but I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. Sometimes I pray to an empty sky, sometimes I drink just to feel alive. If heaven's real, then let me know why the good ones leave and the bad ones go. Now I'm older, but I ain't wise, still chasing dawns and alibis. My hands are calloused, my heart's still sore, but I ain't riding alone no more. It's a long road to mercy through dust and rain. Every scar's a lesson in pain. I'm still standing though I can't be sure if mercy's close or just 1 mile more. Yeah, it's a long road to mercy, Lord, and I'm knocking on heaven's door. Woke up to a blood-red dawn, gasoline breath, my shadow gone. Another highway, another fight, another ghost I lost last night. I got tattoos that tell my sins, ain't no saint but I made amends. Every mile's a scar I keep, every dream I failed to read. The road don't sleep, it just pretends, it bends and breaks and never ends. You can chase your truth or drown your fear, either way it leads you here. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, thunder cries, ain't no peace in outlaw skies. Burning miles. Met a preacher down in El Paso, said boy that whiskey don't save your soul. I said preacher, I ain't that kind, my faith's in steel in the road I find. He gave a nod and let me be, said freedom's just another plea. And as I left that dusty town, the devil smiled and marked me down. And I hear redemption call my name, but every time it sounds the same, like a woman I can't forget, a promise made I ain't kept yet. Burning miles beneath my wheels, nothing left that time can steal. Fire inside won't let me rest, every road puts me to the test. Burning miles, every sin I've ever worn. But if the Lord still keeps my name, He knows I rode through the flame. The night's a mirror, cold and white, shows the man I try to hide. The road remembers every sin and burns them slow beneath my skin. Dawn ahead, skies on fire, the desert red. And if I fall before the light, tell the road I fought the fight. Don't need no cross, don't need no stone. This highway's where I've always grown. And when my soul runs out of miles, let me fade where freedom smiles. Rules burning miles beneath my wheels. Ain't no truth, the darkness steals. Fire inside, forever strong. Every sin becomes a song. Burning miles, thunder cries, let me die beneath these skies. Bloody moon, burning miles till the end of time. Smoke on the ridge, sun bleeds red. Dust and silence fill my head. A lifetime written in the lines I wear. 1,000 ghosts still breathing air. My boots remember every lie, every road that passed me by. A pistol sleeps by my side, and a prayer I never tried. The road ain't mercy, it don't forgive. It only asks how much you'll give. And I've given blood and time and name, still the wind just sounds the same. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. I've seen angels with the devil's eyes, watched the truth wear a cheap disguise. Drank with thieves, slept with pain, loved some souls I can't explain. Every town leaves a scar in me, another mark of who I'll be. I don't run, I just fade slow into the dust when no one knows. And if the morning finds my name, let it echo, not in shame. For every wrong that I have done, the road forgave before the dawn. The last trail home, it's calling me through the smoke and memory. I've ridden hard, I've sinned in style, but I've been gone for quite a while. The last trail home, dust and bone. Lord, don't let me ride alone. There's a woman's face in the pale moonlight. She's been with me every night. And when I fall beneath that sky, she'll be the reason why. The desert hums like a preacher's song, been riding too fast, too long. And if this road's my final friend, I'll meet my maker at the bend. Now the dawn bleeds gold on the hill, the wind's gone quiet, the world stands still. A coyote laughs, my heart replies, this is where the outlaw dies. But every ending's just a spark that lights the trail in the dark. And if my name fades in stone, the song will ride on its own. The last trail home, it's calling me through the dust of history. I've ridden wild, I bled, I prayed, still the fire never fades. The last trail home, dust and bone, carry my soul where the wild wind's blown. Trail home, I'm riding alone. I was born by a broken stream, chasing ghosts, chasing dreams. Daddy left with the setting sun, Mama prayed till her hands went numb. I learned young how to steal my breath, how to lie just to stay ahead. The law came knocking, the truth ran dry, and I swore I'd live before I died. There's a devil on every road, wearing the face of the debts you owed, and a preacher somewhere down the line saying, boy, your sins look just like mine. The long road down, it don't forgive, it takes a soul you failed to give. You can pray, you can bleed, but you'll never plant a righteous seed. The long road down through dust and sin, you lose yourself just to begin again. I met a drifter with eyes of coal, said, son, the world will eat your soul. I said, maybe so, but I'll eat back. He just laughed and tipped his hat. We rode south through desert flame, trading lies, forgetting names. By the time we hit that border town, half of me was already down. Every choice feels the same, just another shade of blame. And every mile, debt to pay. But I ain't begging, I ain't scared. I made my peace with what's been shared. If you see me on that final ride, don't shed a tear or step aside. Just tip your hat and say out loud, he walked the dirt, but he died proud. The long road down, it calls my name through fire, dust, and holy flame. I gave it all, I lost it too, but hell, I did what men must do. The long road down through sin and sky, I'll ride it free until I die. Don't end, it just turns around. I was born on a one-lane road with a heart too wild to hold. Mama cried when I packed my bag, said, son, the world's got sharper tags. 40 years and 1,000 towns, still trying to keep my demons down. My boots no dirt, my soul no sin. I leave the past, but it crawls back in. Every scar's a map I've drawn, every night bleeds into dawn. The road don't judge, it just replies with dust and truth beneath the skies. I'm taking a long way home through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking a long way home through the heartache and the chrome. Met a drifter in Santa Fe, said he used to have faith till it slipped away. He showed me scars, said, boy, these shine. Every pain's a proof of time. We drank till dawn by the canyon rim. He sang the blues, I followed him. Said every man's a work of rust, and every prayer turns back to dust. The desert wind don't whisper lies, it just hums where the eagle flies. I saw my face in the rearview's gleam, a younger man with an older dream. I'm taking a long way home through fire and dust and bone. If peace don't find me on this road, then I'll make peace alone. I'm taking a long way home through the heartache and the chrome. Sometimes I hear my father's tone saying, son, you don't die alone. I light a smoke and tip my hat to every ghost I'm riding past. The wheels keep humming, the stars still burn. Every mile's another turn. Ain't no heaven, ain't no plan, just the sound of a traveling man. Now the signs read welcome home, but I don't know where I belong. My house is gone, my friends are great, the town forgot my name today. So I keep driving past the line to chase the sun one last time. And if the night decides I'm done, tell the road I was never one. I'm taking the long way home where the wild winds carve the stone. If peace don't greet me when I'm gone, tell my wheels they carried on. I'm taking the long way home, 'cause it's the only road I've known. is all I've ever known. The sun breaks down on a desert line, dust and heat on this heart of mine. Steel rails hum that lonely tune. I've been riding since the rising noon. That old freight train calls my name. I've chased that sound through wind and flame. Ain't no map for the roads I take, just a compass that the whiskey makes. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. One waits and no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. The lines of the lost and found, slept on dirt, I've kissed the ground. Every mile's got a story untold, every night feels young and old. Mama said, son, don't fade away, but I was born where the engines play. This life don't promise gold or fame, just a song, a road, and a burning flame. Iron horses and open skies run my veins where the freedom lies. No one waits and no one cries, just the wind and the rolling tides. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart faces fading into streams. If love's a river, I'm the rain, falling hard but free again. Now the stars are wide, the night is deep. I've traded peace for the soul I keep. And when the wheels stop turning slow, I'll rest where the wild winds blow. Iron horses and open skies carry me home for the daylight dies. Every road's just a dream in disguise. I was born where the thunder flies. Iron horses and open skies, that's where my wild heart rides. Ride on under open skies. Left my town on a Tuesday night. One bag, one heart, one flickering light. Mama waved from the porch so small, said don't let the silence take you all. The river hummed like an old guitar, carried my sins and every scar. I swore I'd make it past the ridge, but I never crossed that broken bridge. Every step felt heavy as stone, every dream was carved in bone. kept whispering slow, boy, the current's all you need to know. The river runs wild, it don't turn around, carries your heart till you can't be found. Wash my name in the thunder sound. The river runs wild, and I'm going down. Met a girl with a storm in her hair, said love's a road if you got the dare. We danced in dust till the morning gray, then she left with the dawn and didn't stay. Found a note on a tavern wall, meet me again when the angels call. I drank to ghosts and let her lie, but her voice still cuts like the July sky. Now I chase that river bend, thinking maybe love don't end. It just hides beneath the tide till your heart can't run, can't hide. The river runs wild, it don't slow down, drowns your past, your shame, your crown. Every tear becomes a sound. The river runs wild, and I'm spellbound. I saw my father's face in the stream. He said, son, you're living my dream. But dreams are rivers, cold and deep. They give you life and steal your sleep. Years rolled on like midnight trains. I've buried joy, I've carried pain, but every time I see that shore, I hear her laugh forevermore. Now my hands are rough, my hair is gray, still chasing the wind, still losing my way. And if I drown beneath the foam, let the river take me home. The river runs wild, it don't forgive, takes what's gone, lets the rest just live. Every stone, every story, every mile gets washed away, but stays a while. He said, son, the water knows your name. It don't judge, it don't blame. Just let go when the current calls. Freedom's found when the darkness falls. The river runs wild, forever wild. Carries the lost to the other side. When I'm gone, let it be my guide. The river runs wild, where hearts collide. The river runs wild, and so do I. Steel on steel, the rails still cry. Another night, another goodbye. Carry ghosts in an old guitar. Every chord knows who they are. Left my home when the harvest died. A bottle of hope and a truck to ride. Mama's voice on a radio hymn fades away like the smoke within. The moon keeps watch, the road keeps score. I keep searching for something more. If I could trade my pride for sleep, I'd rest where the shadows weave. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, neath the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. Met a asked her name. She whispered soft, boy, you're bound to roam, but the loneliest road leads home. I laughed and turned toward the rain. Still hear her voice in the sound of trains. Every promise I ever made got washed away, but the echo stayed. Now the freight's low, the headlights blur, and I'm still chasing the sound of her. Midnight freight, roll me slow through the towns I used to know. Carry my sins, don't let me lie, beneath the weight of a stranger's sky. Midnight freight, keep rolling through. I'm just a man with nothing to prove. Whistle cries like a mother's prayer for the sons that never made it there. And every mile a confession told on tracks of rust, on hearts of gold. I ain't looking for peace no more, just a place to stop, a station floor. If mercy's real, it rides tonight in a freight car full of borrowed light. Dawn bleeds red on a mountain spine, coffee cold, but I feel fine. There's freedom here in the engine's moan. A man don't need to die alone. So let the wheels ride what I can't say, in smoke and steel and yesterday. If I fade before I wake, tell the wind my soul to take. Peace I'll never find. Midnight freight, roll me true. I'm still out here thinking of you. Midnight freight, keep rolling on. Busted boots, blood on my hand, been rolling through this broken land. Got a heart made of smoke and steel, and a soul the Lord can't heal. I've seen towns that forgot my name, played their bars, set fire to shame. Every song's a scar I wear, but hell, I still breathe that air. The road don't judge, it just reminds, every sin's just borrowed time. You can chase your truth or drown your pain, but both still drive you insane. Rust and thunder rolling free, ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it burn, some lessons you just can't learn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire, I'm fueled by smoke and warm desire. Barroom eyes and a highway smile, said she'd ride with me for a while. But angels don't last in this dust, they fly away when the wheels kick up. She left a note on the motel sheet, said freedom's cruel but bittersweet. I I took my hat and hit the road, left behind what I never owed. The night's my church, the stars my choir. I baptize sins in smoke and fire. If there's redemption, I won't know till the tides lose all control. Rust and thunder rolling free, ain't no chain strong enough for me. Light the match, let it burn. Some lessons you just can't learn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire. I'm fueled by smoke and warm desire. I buried dreams in motel beds, drowned regret in what she said, but the wind still knows my name and calls it back just the same. The road's a preacher, cold and wise, that baptizes fools and ties their ties. And every sinner it lets ride learns how to live before they die. Now I'm older, lines on my face, still racing ghosts I can't replace. Ain't no peace on a rebel's wheel, just the hum of fate you feel. If I go down in the storm tonight, tell the moon I fought the fight. And when my name fades from the line, play the song one more time. Rust and thunder rolling free, it's all that's left inside of me. Light the match, let it burn, let the wheels forever turn. Rust and thunder, sky on fire. I'm driven by a rebel's choir. Still rolling under. That old road knows my name by heart. Been driving it since the world fell apart. Ash in the air, smoke in the rain, but I keep moving numb to the pain. Once had love, but I let her fade, chasing dreams that I never made. Now I'm haunted by her southern drawl and every echo of a midnight call. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry my soul where the lost ones sleep. Every scar, every mile I roam, feels like fire, feels like home. Gravel and thunder, dust and steel, ain't no heaven, just what's real. I met a preacher in a neon town. He said, son, you're too far down. I told him, hell, I've been below, but the devil's just someone I know. Gasoline dreams and a worn-out truck, living on prayers and a little luck. The road don't judge, it don't forgive, it just reminds you how to live. Gravel and thunder rolling deep, carry Stars are burning, the night is white. Ain't no turning, just the right. If the Lord's still watching from above, He'll find me driving through what I love. Gravel and thunder call my name, through fire, through loss, through flame. Every mile's a prayer I sing, every roar's a broken wing. Gravel and thunder till I'm gone, the road keeps playing my last song. The wind was cold on the Rio line, blood on my boots, whiskey and time. I buried my name in the desert sand and left my sins in a stranger's hand. They say you can't outrun the past, but I've been driving hard and fast. Every mile's a confession made under stars that never fade. The smoke still hangs where I've been, every prayer smells like sin. And when I hear that coyote cry, it sounds like the truth I can't deny. Under the graveyard sky I ride, with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Ain't no preacher on this trail, just the wind and my own fell. Graveyard sky, burning white. I keep moving, I can't hide. Oh, met a drifter by the canyon wall. He said, son, pride will be your fall. I gave him fire, he gave me doubt. Said freedom's something you can't shout. We rode for days through dust and pain, talked about loss and what we'd gain. Then he vanished at the break of day, and the wind just whispered, pray. I've seen angels break their wings and thieves crowned like kings. So don't tell me what's wrong or right, I've seen both sides of the night. Under the graveyard sky I ride, with the ghosts of men who tried and died. Every shadow knows my name, every sin's a flame I claim. Graveyard sky, burning white. I keep moving, I can't hide. If I ever find my rest, let it be where the west turns blessed, where the sun bleeds gold on stone, and a man can die alone. The dust don't care for mercy's hands, the law just draws its crooked plans. And every tear I've ever known was carved from steel and bone. Now the sky's gone black with rain, and thunder hums my name again. I see my face in the lightning's glow, a man too proud to let it go. So dig my grave where the river bends, where the wind still carries friends. And when the night begins to die, let my soul join the graveyard sky. Under the graveyard sky, right, my truth and shame collide. Every scar a star I've worn, every loss a man reborn. Graveyard sky, fire high, right till I testify. Under the graveyard sky, I'll find my home. There's a fire burning in the canyon low, been there since the blood and snow. Every man that walks that road leaves behind the weight he owed. I've seen the sun fall black and cold, heard good men lie and cowards bold. My hands are cracked, my will is torn, but I was raised by the wind and warm. The night don't sleep, it just observes every saint that lost his nerves. You can pray or you can run, but you'll face what you've become. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost and time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. I buried love under red clay ground. Ain't no peace in the way she drowned. Her voice still rides at midnight rain, soft as mercy, hard as pain. They say forgiveness has a price, but I done paid it once or twice. If heaven's gates are locked tonight, guess I'll camp just out of sight. The smoke rolls slow, the whiskey thin, each sip burns where she's been, and every hymn I try to sing turns to dust before the spring. Down in the valley of the wolves, truth gets lost and time approves. I've been howling at the moon too long, trying to right what I did wrong. Down in the valley, cold and wild, I ain't no saint, just a lonely child. If I die before I see the sun, tell the world my race was run. I never knelt, but I still prayed, and every road that I betrayed. The wolves don't hunt for blood alone, they howl for sins we call our own. And when the dark begins to fall, they'll answer for us all. Now the fire's low, the night is deep, and I'm too tired to lose or weep. The road behind, the road ahead, both are made of what I bled. So let the wolves come take my name, they'll find it written in the flame. And when the dawn turns pale and blue, they'll howl my story true. Down in the valley of the wolves, time forgives and pain approves. I've been running wild, I've been wrong, still I'm singing my sinner's song. Down in the valley, fire and bone, even the lost find their home. In the valley, we all go home. I left my sins on the motel floor, crossed by the bed, Bible torn. The radio hums an old refrain about love and loss and the price of pain. My name don't mean much these days, it's just a whisper the wind betrays. I run from ghosts and neon lights, but the mirror don't disguise. Every mile's another prayer I waste, every scar's the past I face. The devil's patient, waits his time, he rides beside me down the line. Midnight dust beneath my wheels, faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled, all my saints and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. Midnight dust. Loved a girl with a silver tongue, she could make the cold wind sing. But love don't last where shadows sleep, and promises are hard to keep. She says, someday you'll face your crime, when you run too long you cross the line. Then she turned her hair on fire, walked away from my desire. And now her voice is on the air, every town I hear her there, like a ghost on the FM band, haunting me from another land. Midnight dust beneath my wheels, faith is gone, but the pain feels real. Wind keeps singing where I bled, all my saints and demons fed. Midnight dust, I'm riding blind, trying to leave myself behind. Stars don't speak, they only stare at a man who's gone but still not there. And if I die before I sleep, bury me where memories creep. The desert hums like a broken hymn, the horizon fades, the night grows dim. Ain't no mercy in the wind, just the sound of where I've been. A home ahead, but half my heart already dead. Can't turn back what's carved in stone, some road you ride alone. The dust is thick, my breath runs thin, time to pay for where I've been. If redemption's out here in the night, then Lord, let it take my fight. Midnight dust beneath my wheels, faith is gone, but the pain's still here.